Welcome to the card review, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about all of the Priest cards that just got released. And we're also gonna talk about one of the Pally cards that I don't know how we missed, but apparently it wasn't in the library yet, so we're gonna go over that one too. If you find the video helpful and you want me to do more of them, definitely leave a like and a comment so I can keep on doing these. But now, let's get into the cards.
You are not prepared!
Okay, so the card we missed last time was the Fins Beyond Time. This is a legendary 2/3 minion, sitting at 2 mana. It's a Murloc, and Battlecry, replace your hand with your starting hand. Swap back at the end of your turn. So this could be an interesting bomb value turn. I'm assuming this thing gives you your hand no matter if you spend the cards or not, so you could get yourself extra copies of things you're not supposed to have extra copies of. So it definitely sounds like a strong value card. It's also a Murloc, so technically speaking, this would be an absolute unit of a Murloc refill card as well. Sometimes Murloc Pally does run out of steam, so this guy could give you tons of it like that. Heck, you could even get yourself a second quest. Damn, ain't that broken actually? Like, you can literally just play this guy on turn 3 and play yourself an extra quest, and that way you're gonna be getting +2/+2 each time you're doing stuff. That could be actually kinda insane. So be on the lookout for this guy. He should be actually pretty strong in Murloc Pally, and he should be strong in other decks, I do believe. Surely there's gonna be something utter broken about this guy once he comes out. Anyway, enough about that, let's talk about everybody's favorite class, Priest. Starting off with this cool looking dragon, legendary 6 mana 6/2, Eternus. Battlecry, take control of an enemy minion with this minion's health or less. We can already see this guy has very little health, so he ain't taking control of right about nothing. But the other cards actually support it nicely, so it could be a decent way for you to be actually doing some stealage. Does look like an okay card. It's a dragon. Maybe something with Zerinu Priest might come back on the menu, but for now it's not looking too hot. But yeah, let's see what are the other cards doing here. And this card, 2 mana Amber Priestess. She is a 1/4 taunt. Battlecry, restore health to a character equal to this minion's health. Not bad at all. Even sitting as a 2 mana with 4 health, it is going to be restoring a decent amount of health. She also has a taunt, so she is definitely going to be slowing down games quite a lot. So Control Priest might definitely be back in the game once this expansion launches. So be on the lookout for that one. The 5 mana 5/5 Draenei Divine Augur has a Battlecry, set the attack and health of every minion in your hand to the higher, which basically means that the dragon we started off with is already gonna be at a 6/6, so it will be able to steal some pretty big people. And all around, you are gonna see quite a few cards that are actually having quite the different stats, so with a card like this, you will be able to get yourself a lot of bigger stats. I'm not super sold on how good that's gonna be, but I think there might be something in the cards for an archetype that revolves around something like this. We also have the new 3 mana 2/2, Disciple of the Dove, and she's gonna be battle crying, draw a minion, give minions in your hand +2 health. Another great way to buff out the dragon we just talked about, also the healer girl. Like all around, it seems like a hand buff priest is gonna be a thing in the new expansion, which might be interesting. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a slow archetype or a fast one. Like a lot of these cards could actually do pretty well in things like more aggressive style priests, but for now it does look like the devs are pushing for something a bit more mid-rangey or control-y, dare I say. Another card like that would be the 2 mana Power Word Barrier. It's a holy spell that gives a character Divine Shield. This could be your hero as well. Give minions in your hand +2 health again. So already we have so many different ways of actually buffing out that dragon, so he will actually be able to steal some pretty big people. Like we can already see if you played a 5 mana guy, it already goes up to 6/6 and a couple of the other cards, and it's ready to steal tenors. It's a pretty nice spell, it's a holy one, and being able to give Divine Shield to your hero could be very powerful against some big men against you, so definitely a good card. Speaking of good cards, here's the Fabled card for Priest, and we have the 10 mana 7/7 Medievh the Hallowed. Fabled, costs 0 if you control Karajan, Battlecry, silence and destroy all other minions. This includes your own. Pretty powerful bomb card, it's something like a Ceaseless Expanse, but it also has the silence, so no Death Rattles, Reborns, and none of that bullshit is gonna be happening around this guy. And it is gonna cost 0 if you actually control Karazhan, which is one of the other cards this guy's gonna be shuffling in your deck. Once you drag it into the deck, it's also gonna be bringing Karazhan, which is a 10 mana, 2 charges location, costs 0 if you're wielding a Tesh. Summon 2 random 8 cost minions. So you basically get to summon 2 8-cost minions twice with this thing across a few turns, and it does cost 0 if you are wielding the weapon, which is a 10 mana, 1 free, costs 0 if you control Medievh. Double the damage and healing of your spells. Pretty strong stuff. Basically they all revolve around each other. If you have one, you basically can equip the other thing for 0, and if you have the other thing for 0, you can equip the other thing for 0. So all around for 10 mana you get to have all of these 3 things if you play them in that sequence, but there's no real skill test or anything like that. As long as you have them in your hand, you got to drop all 3 of these as soon as turn 9 with the coin, which could be kinda busted. Like silencing and destroying everything, then summoning a couple of 8 mana dragons, and also doubling up your healing and damage through spells would be pretty sick. It is a strong card, quite the slow one, but as you guys saw, Priest is getting some pretty nice tools to slow things down, so it should be fine. We also have another location for Priest, which is the Pass Conflux. It's a 7 mana free charges, and it summons a random dragon that costs 5 or more. And it also advanced to the other 2 Confluxes after that, again a lot like the Pally location, a lot like the Druid location we had from before as well, but this one does go from past, present and future, and the present one is gonna, instead of summoning you a random dragon, you're gonna get to discover a dragon that costs 5 or more and summon it, and last but not least, the future location, discover a dragon that costs 5 or more and summon it, also get a copy of it. So the first one is gonna be pretty whatever, like you could get yourself a super vanilla statted 3/5 dragon or something, or you could get yourself a freaking 12/12 Deathwing for all we care. Not exactly amazing, and it's sitting at 7 mana, a little bit on the slow side. The second one definitely feels a lot better, being able to discover out of free, so surely you're gonna get yourself something adequate. And the last one is where the real money could be, because you also get an extra copy of it. I kinda feel this is a little bit on the slow side. Again, Priest is gonna be able to slow things down quite a bit, but is it gonna slow him down enough for this to be a viable card? I'm not exactly sold on it, but I might be wrong. 3 more cards to go. We have the 4 mana 2/2 elemental, Cleansing Lightspawn, Lifesteal Battlecry, deal damage to an enemy minion equal to this minion's health. This thing has lifesteal. You have so many extra ways of giving yourself extra health. This thing could actually be quite the bomb card if all of these cards actually do end up being a deck. Like, not only are you removing something, but you're also healing for all of that health, so could be quite the strong minion indeed. But it really comes down to all of the other cards actually working well together. I'm not super sure, but I think there is a control priest archetype laying around out here. Surely some of the priest mains are gonna be able to figure something out. We also have a new silence spell, 3 mana, cease to exist. Rewind, silence and destroy a random enemy minion. Kinda bummy that this is a random enemy minion. If there are quite a few on the boards, you're not gonna be super happy using this thing, but with the rewind, maybe you are. Still, odds are not super high in your favor if there's like 7 minions on the board, even with 2 shots. It's still something like 20% chance of that happening in your favor, but I don't know. Definitely not bad having yourself extra silence in the game. Feels like that mechanic has been quite lacking lately, but I'll probably be very sad once this thing happens against me, so it is what it is. And the last card we have here would be the 3 mana Intertwined Fate. Discover a copy of a card from your deck and one from your opponent's. We have some cool artwork here with both Nosdormu and Morozon next to each other, so that's kind of cool, coming through the timelines and whatnot. But the card itself, I don't know. Discovering from your own deck definitely is strong, but for 3 mana that's a little bit too much. Discovering a card from your opponent could be good. If you're in a control matchup, this definitely could be quite the super strong value card. So yeah, if control priest is a thing, this card would be very amazing actually, I do believe. Getting yourself an extra Ceaseless Expanse, getting yourself an extra Ziliax, heck, even getting Kill Jaden if you don't run one in your deck. Like, a lot of bomb cards could come out of this, and you could be doing some crazy things as a priest. So yeah, I really feel like control would be back on the menu with these cards coming into the game really soon. For good or bad, priest is gonna be going back to its roots. So do let me know in the comments, guys, if you are optimistic about Control Priest being revived again into the meta. Are you happy about it? Are you scared? Are you uninstalling? Hope you find the video helpful, and if you did, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.